In this video, we're going to talk about NEAT. Now that stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis, which means all of the calories that you burn, all the energy that you use doing non-exercise related activities, right? So this is the majority of your day. Most of your calories get burned through this versus exercise, and so by making changes here, we're going to have the biggest impact on our weight loss and just maintaining a healthy weight, if that is your goal. Other impacts of this is it decreases prolonged sitting, and we know that sitting has a lot of harmful effects. It kind of puts our body into this state where diseases are more likely to affect us and just all around not good, right? So if we can increase our non-exercise movement, we can decrease our prolonged sitting, we can have lots of health benefits, we can lose weight, we can up our metabolism. So this is where we want to focus our energy before we get to our exercise. Again, if you're already exercising, great, but let's start with making some goals here. Now, how do we track our non-exercise movement? Well, the easiest way right now is to just track your steps, right? It doesn't include everything, but it is an estimate of how much you're moving through the day, because walking, fidgeting, getting up and down from your chair, all those things are non-exercise activities, right? Even getting up to stretch at your office chair, right? That is a non-exercise related activity. And so when we want to improve it, right, we want to set goals here. And so if we're thinking steps, first you want to set a baseline, right? Maybe you're getting 5,000 steps in a day. Now, the general recommendation is to try to get 10,000 steps a day, but going from 5 to 10 is a big jump. So again, we want to break it down into small pieces. So if you're getting 5,000 steps a day, maybe your first goal is to get to 5,500 steps a day, right? So finding ways to incorporate movement into your daily routine so you're getting 500 extra steps a day from what your baseline is. And instead of adding a walk at the end of your day to hit your step goals, you want to focus on how do I incorporate these steps into my daily life. A book I read called it Stacking Activities. So if you're already on a phone call, how can you stack movement on top of that? Well, if you have a headset, you can walk around as you're doing that phone call, right? Other ways to incorporate it into your daily life are parking further from the grocery store or whatever, right? Having to walk those extra steps, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, right? Finding ways to use your body more throughout the days to get that little extra increment of steps, those 500 extra steps, right? Because by doing that, you're slowly integrating movement and activity into your life versus taking time away from your life for more exercise, right? We want to incorporate it. We want it to become part of your lifestyle. And you want to stick with that goal, just those 500 steps, until that feels normal and natural, right? And once that feels natural, maybe another 500, until you get to your desired goal, right? All of these things, again, helps you build a healthy metabolism because, as we're going to talk about later with nutrition, if you're not burning enough calories throughout the day because you're so sedentary, it's going to be really hard to make any gains in that category. So looking at your non-exercise activity here today, look down below for a worksheet on different ways to adjust your exercise or your non-exercise activity throughout the day. And if you have any other ideas, I would love to hear about them. And if you have any questions, again, post those below and get out there and keep moving throughout the day.